well, man. Very interesting stuff today on Black Dragon Biker TV. How to keep one percenter clubhouses from getting raided. Feds at the door, doors kicked in, colors on the floor. If you've been paying attention, you already know it's open season on one percenter clubs. From Virginia to Philadelphia, from clubhouses to homes, law enforcement is stacking RICO charges, firearms cases, gang enhancements, and surveillance intel like never before. But, what if some of this could be avoided? What if some of this that we've been reporting on, we saw the Pagan's motorcycle clubhouse, the Outlaws motorcycle clubhouse, the Wheels of Soul motorcycle clubhouse, all raided in less than 2 weeks. And there's more. There's more out there. So today we're going to talk strategy, structure, and survival. We're not talking about backing down. We're talking about being smart. We're talking about protecting your clubhouse, protecting your house, protecting your name, protecting your brothers, and defending the patch. Defending the patch from the bigger evils out there, not the little bitty petty BS going on between clubs fighting over turf and craziness. In this episode, we cover the most common triggers for police raids on motorcycle clubs that we've been seeing lately. We see it. I mean, we're like the what do you call it? The cauldron, the source, because we track these. We talk about these stories every single solitary day. Some people get mad. Oh, you're talking about it. It's public. It's public now. It's out there. It's on all the Facebooks, Instagrams, everything. It's out there. It's being seen everywhere. We reach out and we grab it and we pull it in and we look at it and we can see, like, what are the most common triggers for police raids that we're seeing today on motorcycle clubs? How to stop internal problems from becoming federal cases. The importance of tight leadership, club discipline, and public perception. The public perception part, the part we're losing out on. And if it's affecting the one percenters, it trickles down and affects us all, because I keep telling you that people don't know the difference. When I talk to people out in public, they say to me, hey, man, how's your motorcycle gang doing? That's the perception. How's your motorcycle gang doing? That's how they see us, as motorcycle gangs, and how to make sure your club is respected and not raided. So join myself, Black Dragon, my co-host Lavish T. Williams, and my other co-host, Dr. Logic, as we deliver 10 solid ways to keep law enforcement out of your clubhouse and your brothers out of court. And we will be doing that in a minute and 7 seconds right after this brief introduction. So, hey, man, how to keep one percenters from getting raided, most especially your clubhouse. And, oh, my God, not your mother chapter. Hopefully, some of this will ring true with some of you guys, so I hope you listen in. Share this with folks that need to hear it. Like it, share it, and we'll be back in a minute and 7 seconds.
Black Dragon Biker News. He's on YouTube. Black Dragon Biker News. Get yourself educated by his books, and you'll learn how to move. Black Dragon Biker News. He covers it all. So click on the screen, hit subscribe to get updated Biker News with MC Protocol. A lot of phonies popped up when this YouTube Biker News craze came about, but the man on this channel is the first to do it and the only one that never sold out. His name's Black Dragon. Started the day they hit the scene, revving Uncle Sam. They traded that uniform for the vest from the Mighty Black Sabbath. Not the band, I'm talking about the Mighty Black Sabbath. MC, where he paid his dues and he earned his stripes. From prospect all the way up to national peace. All the copycat creators and the content stealers and haters, there have been many, but there's only one larger than life. Black Biker with a cowboy hat that knows kung fu and says kick Kenny. Black Dragon Biker News. He's on YouTube. Black Dragon Biker News. Get yourself educated by his books and you learn how to move. Black Dragon Biker News. He covers it all. So click on the screen, hit subscribe, and get updated Biker News with MC Protocol.
righty then. All righty then. It's your boy Black Dragon. Welcome to Black Dragon Biker News Network. Biker news you can trust. Biker news you can use. Biker news from the biker's point of view. And I'd like to introduce my co-host. I am so proud to announce from day to day that we are the only motorcycle club and MC protocol biker news channel in the entire world to have our own doctor, Reverend Dr. Logic, in the house, man.
What's going on? What's going on, everyone? What's going on, Black Dragon? Good to be here.
And we've got Lavish T. Williams coming in a minute, man. Morning to you. Morning. How are you? It's good to see everybody. What'd I do?
Nothing. K. Wayne said, "Oh, he said, oh, Logic has specs on." Yes, yeah, I wear glasses every now and then.
It's part of being old, man. You have to.
Bro, I've been having glasses since I was a kid.
I just got glasses at 61 years old. And I really don't need them that much. It's just a small, but every now and then stuff be too small. But
yeah, I have astigmatism and slight nearsightedness. That's it.
Yeah, I think I got a reading glass prescription, but hey, I'm glad to have them. The military gave them to me. This is part of having been in the
BCs. You still got the BCs?
Well, they're a little nicer than the BCs, but yeah, this is my.
Oh yeah, they're way nicer than BCs.
This is my gift from all those years of service, hard work, and 4 bullet holes. Yeah, I got some glasses.
I just got a thing in the mail from the VA talking about it's time to go have my eyes checked.
Yeah, you better go. I get mine checked. I think it's every year or every 6 months, something like that. Yeah. Anyway, man, if you've been watching the news, man, yesterday, the Wheels of Soul Mother chapter and many other places across the Virginia and Philadelphia area. 2 places in Philadelphia were hit, and all kinds of stuff was hit with these I don't want to say attacks. They probably saw them as attacks, but definitely they were hit with the cops coming in and looking over all their stuff. What do you call that? A raid? Not a raid. What's the proper term for it? Warrants, kicking in the front door,
warrants,
and seeing the warrants. And some of the stuff is crazy. Have
you ever seen that video?
It produces a lot of stuff out there. And I saw this one video this morning. Some guy was walking by. I'm trying to find that video now. Somebody was walking by their clubhouse and did a video that was so crazy, and said there were 10 dead people found in the clubhouse. It's
what?
like, yeah. Somebody put that on.
Was that real though, or they just sleeping it off the night before?
No, somebody put that on their Facebook page.
Wow.
It was crazy.
Wow.
Yeah, man. Where the hell is that? I'm trying to find it.
If you've ever wondered what happens.
Oh my goodness. That people send me so much stuff from so many different places that when I try to go back to things, sometimes I can't find it. But somebody sent it to me titled "Fake News." Somebody was walking by the clubhouse when the police were actually raiding it, and they put on their channel, the motorcycle club had 10 people found dead inside the clubhouse. It was crazy, man. It was crazy. But we kind of set ourselves up when for anything to happen, for anybody to say anything. So it's really weird out there, and I'll find that. When I find that, I'm probably going to make a short out of it. It was crazy, man. So anyway, let's see. Let me pull this up here. Yeah. So I wanted to talk about, and the reason that I talk about this, I have a lot of what I call baby 1%ers out there. Many of these 1%er dudes, the baby ones, the ones that are just coming in, a lot of these guys have been watching me for the last almost 10 years. And they have been
Not babies anymore.
Many of them have been saying, but they started out as 99%ers. Many of them.
Okay.
And a lot of them will write me, especially when they make it to their 1%erdom. And they write me and they'll say, man, this is all because of you. I've been watching you forever. You helped me get in a club, blah, blah, blah. Now I'm a big 1%er and I want to thank you.
Who's the 1%er? Oh, them.
They are.
Oh, okay.
You know, I got to be careful how I say that.
Yeah, that's why I asked you that.
Somebody will clip that, and the next thing you know, Black Dragon is claiming to be a 1%. One time I showed a 1%er ring. I was selling rings, and I put the ring in. I said, hey, man, you can get a ring like this. And I'll be damned if a wimp-ass dude who is gone now, but this punk-ass mofo put a video on TikTok and everything. Black Dragon is wearing a 1% ring. Man, my phone rang off the hook with ignorant people.
I told you that happened to me.
Did that happen? Oh, yeah, you did tell me that.
I had my Masonic ring on. It was sideways, and a 1%er called me and said, Logic. Now, I hope I didn't see what I thought I saw. You smarter than that. I said, what are you talking about?
Yeah, what are you talking about? So, yeah, I have to be careful. But a lot of those guys will say, yeah, hey, man, thank you, man. You helped me get there. And I mean, by now, it's the hundreds of folks have told me that. So because of that, I feel like I got some guys over there. Some guys over there that have listened to me coming up and listened to the show and the guest on the show and everything. And so they want to, so I think I can reach out and talk to some of those guys who listen to me. Other guys, especially on that side of the fence, be like, to hell with Black Dragon. F that dude. He ain't nobody. But there are some guys over there that do listen and do care and do love me. So it's to those guys I'm speaking to. My baby 1%ers that, they're still babies to me. I'm like 62. I'm old. And by the way, while I'm thinking about it, it just hit my mind. I want to say happy birthday to Big Bone 1%er from the Mighty
Outlaws. Birthday, Big Bone.
Yeah, man. And I'm proud to say that he got his start in podcasting from me with me and Hollywood and the bros on our the round table when we used to do the round table way back when.
I remember that.
Yeah. So he's now a big time podcaster of his own and is doing his own thing. And I'm so proud of him and happy for you. Happy birthday.
Very well versed in the political atmosphere as well.
Yes. He is also very opinionated in it.
Well, yeah, I said well versed,
Well versed. Absolutely. So, I that's who I'm talking to. I'm talking to you guys, and I want to go through some stuff that we said we would cover in this thing. So some of the most common triggers for police raids that we're seeing. So hey, grab your bros, man, and definitely share this and like this. I hope we're going to be giving out some gems. This is common sense stuff, but obviously the common sense stuff is not working because you guys are not
doing it.
Yeah, you keep doing this stuff. So anyway, here we go. Oh, and I want to announce this too. Mike Ball and I are going to be coming on TikTok probably every day at maybe like noon. We'll be on TikTok live after his show. So we'll either do it at noon or 1, but we're going to be on TikTok live every day. And you need to get your TikTok game up so you can come over. And we're going to be rolling over to TikTok and going on TikTok live and talking about all kinds of stuff. With Mike Ball, we'll be talking about everything from Motorcycle Club protocol, but he does a lot with political news and all kinds of stuff. So we're going to be talking about a whole lot of different subjects over there with Mike Ball. So it's going to be cool to get back with Mike Ball. And you need to get your TikTok game up because TikTok is one of the hottest platforms and stuff. So, okay, here we go.
Go ahead. Welcome your new viewer.
We have a new viewer?
Greg Lawrence. He said new viewer from North Carolina.
What time? Timeline.
10:53.
10:53. Hey, new viewer. Let me find you. Well, we're getting a lot of stuff over there. New viewer 10:53. What's his name?
Greg Lawrence.
We had like 10 people make. Here we go, Greg. Welcome to the show, Greg. Greg Lyons from North Carolina. Welcome to the show.
I did not mean to say loins.
Yeah, lions. please not do that.
You don't want to start off wrong.
Oh my goodness, chase the guy away. He just got here. So first thing we want to look at here. Oh hell, look at who we got on the show, Mr.
I've been
Lavish
sitting
TV.
here for the last 10 minutes. I'm
So-
just saying.
Sorry, I was reading the script. Sorry, there. Say something, preacher. Get me out of this.
And as we move forward,
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was reading the script here. Okay, so let's talk first about the most common triggers for police raids, and we want to move through this as quickly as possible. So, most common triggers that we're seeing right now for police raids that have been trending is we have seen you guys do these crazy shit things out in public, and so it's coming back to the clubhouses and the mother chapters. So when you go and you beat somebody up in public, you surround somebody with 10 guys. That used to be cool. Nobody say anything. Nobody really talks. But now we got a problem that we just didn't really have before. This powerful thing right here. Look, do you see how many cameras are on this thing? There's like
that's the same one I got.
5 lenses on this thing. These things are crazy. They look at them. That's 5 lenses on
What is that thing? An Android?
Yes,
It is
sir.
an
Yes, sir.
Android.
The best one you got out there, bro.
It is an
Wow.
Android. And it is
Wow.
the best out there. And
Best out there.
that's crazy
Wow.
that you wouldn't even know what this is. You obviously are an Apple person.
Yeah, I'm grown, man.
Yeah. Well, Apple ain't grown.
I'm just
kidding.
saying I'm grown, man.
Okay. Yeah. But if you don't have this many camera lenses, then you got an inferior camera. But anyway, we got all these. This is the thing that's getting us. This is the thing that's getting these motorcycle clubs wrapped up. Not only is that, but it's CCTV. Now, it used to be Great Britain, you're over there in Europe. Great Britain was the most CCTV population on Earth. That is quickly changing to America being one of the most biggest CCTV places on Earth. And I don't know if you guys ever remember watching Enemy of the State, but that should have been the first clue of how they can track. And that's what they're doing. I mean, people might not see you right here in this spot do this thing. The police draw a ring. Okay, they can get this far in 5 minutes, this far in 10 minutes, this far in 15 minutes, and they track every camera.
Lock.
Imagine they got the spotter cameras, they got Ring doorbell cameras if they have to. They got every kind of camera. All they do.
They got the flock camera.
And it takes sometimes 2 or 3 months. So we saw the problem with the Mongols down in Florida. They allegedly surrounded and beat up some warlocks. They surrounded and beat up some warlocks allegedly, and there were some gunshots and everything. It took the police 3 months to go through all the camera footage. You got to figure they got 5 or 10 dudes working 8 hours a day, 40 hours a day per person. I mean, per group, 40 hours a day. And 3 months later, with hundreds, if not thousands of hours of work, they got everybody all the way down to their addresses. And this is from people this is from things where folks didn't talk. Nobody spoke. Nobody said. The warlocks didn't talk. That's a 1%er crew. Hey, man, you got shot in the head. What happened? I fell.
Right. Right.
What did you say, warlock? I fell. You fell. Yeah, I don't walk too good anymore. I'm 60. I fell. And so the cops are like, okay, that's all right. We'll figure it out. And next thing you know, they're arresting all these Mongols. Mm-hmm. So, thing to take from that, hey, stop doing your shit in public. You're being videoed and you're being viewed. They got spotters, they got drones, they got it all. It's not the 1970s anymore. Nick says, standing outside looking in, I would think 1%ers might be worried that the Trump administration might label 1% clubs as domestic terrorists. Nick, Nick, come on, bro. It's one thing having gunfights contained to your own, but to start shooting at each other in casinos, gas stations, and open to the public runs like Sturgis, Daytona, Laconia, and let's not forget the rally out there in
New Mexico.
New Mexico. Thank you. Pick a state, run, and not expect blowback for every club is short-sighted, especially under an administration that clearly has no respect for our constitutional rule of law. Or am I, or are you crazy? Well, I tell you what, I know one thing: Trump ain't playing, and if you fall under a person he don't like or a group he don't like, you might find yourself in Guantanamo Bay, or you might find yourself in Alligator. What do they call it? Alligator
Alcatraz. He wants to reopen the real Alcatraz too.
They're looking at reopening Alcatraz. So I'm very proud to be a part of this YouTube world you've created, BD, Mike, and Hollywood. It's a real family on Mike's side. It's the IWN network, and I'm super proud to be a very small part of it. Yes, I'm going to build a network too, or maybe join the IWN network. Hollywood was the first one to come up with a network, but we kind of let it fall. Hey, what's up, Mama Range 81? It's good to see you. Not sure about that, Nick. Trump stated he liked the Hells Angels, said they were good people and love America.
Did say that.
He likes bikers. There was bikers for Trump, and we've been running on a good run. But he makes a good point. It doesn't take much to fall on the bad side of Donald Trump. Takes one incident. Ask Russell Donald.
All you got to do is talk about him.
It takes one bad incident, and motorcycle clubs do not want the negative side of that administration because it ain't messing around. Somebody said they just dropped some bombs in Mexico. I think Kay Wayne told me that. I don't know if that's true or not, but they targeted cartel or something. Hey, man, don't mess with them people. Next thing. So that's the one. Anything you want to add on that?
I put up there when you was talking about cameras and ring cameras and everything. There's a camera system that that's around the nation. If you read my 1058, I put it on there.
You show it. I don't. You can't show it. 1058. If you would come on and learn how to run the system like Mike Ball.
I can't log on. Mike Ball.
We're gonna get that fixed today. 1058. Oh man, have to look for. Here it is. All right. The camera system that police use that can connect across the country, often with the ability to share footage and real-time information, is called the Flock Safety System. Why don't you pull that up so we can look at it?
So that's the Flock camera. It connects. So you in California, and then they say you went to New York. They can track you across the country because of this camera system. So they don't.
So the most common triggers that we're seeing for police raids right now on MCs is the stuff you do in the public. Now, check this out. How long do you imagine the police wanted to look inside the mother chapter clubhouse of the Wheels of Soul? How long? Mm-hmm. Probably years and years and years.
Yeah.
It's crazy that they would use an incident in Virginia where a guy got beat up in Virginia, and he got beaten up pretty bad. You can tell by the charges. They're trying to put charges on him for like messing the guy up for real. That incident way out there got your clubhouse in Virginia, your mother chapter searched in Philadelphia. How can that happen? Well, it's the RICO thing. So that's the next thing is the RICO thing. So our next point is how to stop internal problems from becoming federal cases. And this is the big thing. This is how they're able to go after your clubhouse, your mother chapter, in one city when you guys did something in another city, and that's because they're stacking you all together under this thing called RICO. And RICO has really came about in the 80s with Rudy Giuliani convincing the Congress or whomever passed this stuff that it was important to be able to go after gangsters in a little bit different way. Gangsters had all this way of hiding money, hiding assets, hiding what they did, going through folks. So they were able to make these laws where if you're in the same organization and I can tie you guys together, then I can charge you for what those guys do over there. And not only do I get to put charges on you, if I get to find you guilty, I get to take your stuff. So they're using RICO and criminal asset forfeiture to take down now motorcycle clubs. Every one of those guys that was charged yesterday had a charge of participating in a street gang, a criminal street gang. And there are a few things that you need to do to participate in a criminal street gang. But once they line you up with that, now you're all together, one charge, and they can go from clubhouse to clubhouse to clubhouse. And we saw that 8 places were raided. At least 8 places were raided. 14 people were arrested. And there were more people that were supposed to be arrested. We saw this with the Mongols just the week before. We saw them kick in the door of the Pagans clubhouse just the week before that. The Pagans ran over and shot up, or allegedly the Pagans ran over and shot up. This is what many of the news agencies reported. The Outlaws clubhouse, and the Outlaws clubhouse got looked inside of. So just getting your clubhouse shot up can also get your clubhouse looked inside of and raided and that sort of thing. So, and you got to stop these problems from becoming federal problems, and we're back to the same thing. The whole idea of acting out in public has got to go away. The public thing where you're shooting up and fighting in public, beating people up. 7 dudes drag one guy out of a nightclub and beat him up in the parking lot. Bro, y'all need to get back to the one-on-one stuff. Y'all need to get back to staying at your own clubhouse. It used to be you didn't see 1%ers out in the 99% world. They had their own clubhouse. That's where they were. Now, every party we have, there used to be 1%ers were exclusive. If a 1%er came by your clubhouse, it was a big thing. Everybody was scared. Oh my gosh, what are they doing here? Mm-hmm. Now we see them everywhere we are, especially on the black set. We see them at every party. What happened to the exclusivity? A lot of the problem.
The new generation.
A lot of the problem is they are doing so much recruiting out of the 99%er side of the house that they still got all these guys with 99%er mindsets. They come from the one. They come over to they're still really half a foot over on the 99% side.
You know what we said something yesterday. Me and a partner of mine was talking about the change in the 1%er environment. Of course, he knew a lot more than I did. But I said, you know what? I just started seeing. I've seen 99%ers. I do it. I don't know if Lavish does it, but when you ride, everybody got 360 camera and everything on their bike. Well, I never seen 1%ers do that until this past week. And I saw it, and I've seen 1%ers, when they out riding, they got their camera on their bike facing them, just like normal people do. But I have never seen that. And I said, well, that's part of the culture change, because everybody got a camera now. Everybody got a GoPro. Everybody got a camera you can face themselves, Insta 360 and stuff like that. And that's part of the change.
I've seen it. I mean, I've been seeing that. That's like really nothing new. To me, because outside of these bikers being a 1%er, you got these 1%ers. They regular people.
Right.
They photographers. They videographers. I see a few of them online, and they're taking a gang of pictures. I know who they are. I know who they ride with, and I mean they just enjoying life. It just so happens that they are, part of a club that's a 1%er. So I don't really necessarily look at certain things that they do as different. I do laugh when I hear certain stuff like as a whole, you get the stereotype and you get the guys, oh man, I don't want to be in front of the camera. Oh man, no pictures, none of that stuff. So, a lot of us get so caught up on remembering those statements that when they come and they want to jump in front of the camera and be in front of the
It's
videos,
different.
it makes
To
you
me.
laugh because you like,
Yeah.
hey man, when you start doing this, man?
Right.
When you
Lavish,
want to get in front of the
They
camera,
photo
man?
bombing you now,
Lavish, I got to tell you, just on a side note, I am just so proud of you to see you sitting here in front of your businesses with your big old truck in the background and you're lavished up on the wall just to see a successful young man doing his thing. Man, I'm proud of you. I see you trying to get your little arm back and stuff, and get a little muscle back
Oh
on your
yeah,
arm.
man.
Look at him trying to flex. He's trying to flex.
I'm trying to get it back. I'm trying to get it back. I ain't went to the gym, but
I
I've
can
been
do
doing
that. Hold on a second.
my
One
little
second. I
rubber
can do
band
that.
exercises.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I appreciate you, man. I just really cool to see you, young man. All right. The next thing I want to talk about is the importance of tight leadership, club discipline, and public perception. I think these clubs are not really honing in on the idea. Let's talk about tight leadership first. So, tight leadership, man. There's got to be a sergeant at arms somewhere at some time when some of this stuff is going down saying, hey, man, let's let this go. Let's let this go. We don't all need to surround this dude, drag him out of a public place, whoop his ass in public, leave him laying. Everybody's got colors on, run and jump on our motorcycles, roll out, and it's good. We got to know now there are cameras everywhere. They don't need witnesses anymore. We've gone beyond, and witness statements can be questioned and all kinds of stuff. Right now, the camera cannot be. Now, there's a lot of stuff going crazy now with AI. Are they going to be able to AI make it seem like somebody's done something? That's coming, but it's not here yet. Right now, the camera is still not questioned. What you do on the camera, well, it is kind of questioned.
Yes, it is.
And he was
depending on your lawyer and who you are.
Yeah, depending on your lawyer, the camera can be questioned, but it's probably the best thing we got going. And they're definitely not using cameras to do positive things for motorcycle clubs. They got cameras, they got drones, they got planes, they got ring cam. The ring camera's crazy, especially the one that's pointed out to the street. Like everybody's ring camera on everybody's front door is pointed out to the street. You can get a call from the police, and most citizens are going to be like, yeah, you want to see my ring camera from Thursday at 2:00 in the afternoon? Some outlaw biker gang mofos was rolling by. Let me send you the film. You don't get a whole lot of pushback. You don't get a whole lot of folks like, no, man, no, I can't. I'm not doing that. I'm not a snitch. I'm not. The average citizen is going to send you that film, and that's what they do. They say, okay, this happened at 12:01. Okay, at 12:02, the motorcycles are rolling away, and they can track your. It takes them hours and hours and manpower, but they have that money, they have those hours, they have that manpower, and we can see by the latest 2 or 3 incidents in the Mongols case, they were proud about it. That's right, darn it, you sure did, yes sir. We follow the cameras all the way back. They had witness cameras, they had. People, everybody pulls this damn thing out. They pull it out. This is the thing. This is what they do. In the 2000s, this is it. In the 2020s, you pull this thing out. It's got 5 damn lenses on it, and it's got a 6 lens on this side. It's got lenses on every side. You can do anything you want. Take any video, any picture, and it even time stamps it. The day, the time, the location. It geolocates, bro. They got it all right here. So. Tight leadership has to evolve. Where a leader comes in, the importance of tight leadership to keep your clubhouse from being raided is important. The leadership has to evolve where you say, hey, man, no, it's time to go. And next is the club discipline. When these mofos act out and they don't act like, we got to get back to old school principles. There are no hits unless the hits are agreed upon by the War Council. No people are taking individual actions. And when you got people doing dumb shit, they got to be disciplined. And that's number 2, the tight club discipline. There's got to be you got to throw people. A lot of times I've said, these guys that you have that are so crazy they can't be controlled, we keep those guys around because we need them if there's a war coming. We need that guy because that guy can be dependent on in battle. But a lot of times you wouldn't have battle if you didn't have that guy. A lot of times that guy is the one keeping up all the shit. So you'd get rid of so much shit by just getting rid of that guy. The final thing in that trilogy is public perception. The public perception is very important. How the public sees you is going to depend. And you want to talk about Donald Trump turning on biker clubs? It really doesn't have to be Donald Trump turning. It can be the public turning. And he sees that he needs to have the public to get elected or whatever the case may be. He needs the public, and if the public feels like they are held hostage, then you're going to see those AGs. You know, Hollywood from Insane Throttle says it all the time. You don't want to turn this administration on biker clubs, and all you need is just the right public thing to go down. Shooting up I tell you what, shoot up an RICO gas station and somebody's little kid gets shot or killed.
Anything that have to do with kids, man, it's going to get him. It's going to get you.
And in that last video, the one we saw where you had that thing going on in Florida, there were kids on the ground inside that gas station.
One apple, take one.
Sitting on the ground.
Seen one apple, take two.
What
That's the
happened?
same, you know what? This is the same thing. This happened yesterday. You got that thing on the timer.
I don't know where it is. Shit. I don't know where it is to turn it off.
You said it was on another screen yesterday.
Damn. How did it do that? Here it is. I found it. Okay, we're gonna
exploding all over the country.
We're gonna kill it. Now it'll never happen again. Wow, that was crazy. Okay, I don't even know how that happened. All right, back. So we need to get back to the discipline, as I was saying, and the public perception. That we got to understand that all you need is one bad thing to go down with one kid, and the public perception hits. And when that happens, and Chris Leach says the public is already turning. And that all you need is one viral video to get 100 million views. And one bad MSer said, don't forget they can also track your phones with GPS. Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
That's another thing they do. They can look at an area.
Yeah. They can track that phone. I know from personal experience. There's satellite locations.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I done had that happen to me.
Ouch. Yeah, that must be ugly. Yep, and the violent, deadly behavior of just a few knuckleheads in a very public setting will affect the whole biker community, not just one percenters. Absolutely. Cut off one percenter. Fools want to be leaders, but ain't done shit to be followed for. None of those people have done anything for most of us to follow them, but they all wanted to be leaders. Oh my God, cut off one percenter. That's a whole video in and of itself. Mm-hmm. How biker clubs pick these leaders. It's always the most popular guy and never the guy who is the best suited for the job because nobody likes him. Whatever footage camera records, it becomes the property of the company that manufactured the device, not the consumer who purchased it. I did not know that, Vera Sid. That'd be something interesting to look up. They wanted to lead, man, but not willing to follow anyone themselves. You got that cut off. So it's hard to have tight leadership but the clubs are paying for it. They're paying for not having tight leadership. They're paying for that because we're seeing it as these clubs are getting raided and stuff. You need to, if this is happening, you need to take a look at your leadership. It's discipline. It's the club being disciplined, but the public perception. Once that public perception is gone, the motorcycle club is going to have a lot of problems. And then how to make sure your clubhouse is respected and not raided. So how do you make sure your clubhouse is respected, like in the neighborhood you come from and things like that? It's very important that in your neighborhood, your motorcycle club has respect because your neighbors can get your clubhouse raided. Your neighbors can get the eyes on you. And some of that is how you act in your neighborhood. Now we know we're going to be there. First of all, I say don't put motorcycle clubs inside neighborhoods at all. Put them in business parks or on the outskirts where you're not around neighbors. At some places it's hard to do that. But if it's me, that like there's certain places I'll put a clubhouse in Atlanta. I'm not putting one out in Marietta, let us say. I'm not putting a clubhouse. I'll stay inside the city of Atlanta. There and places like that, you're loved. Clubhouses normally drive away crime. You put your clubhouse out in the suburbs somewhere, people are looking at you. It's very crazy. So I would be careful where I put my clubhouse, and then how you act in public. everybody knows we're going to be there till 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. But if you're in a neighborhood and not an industrial park, it's cool, and there ain't nobody there at 3 in the morning. You can just go out and be a damn fool. You can rev your engine. You can do whatever the hell you want. You can just come out in the morning and just rev your engine at 3 o'clock in the morning and carry on. But in a neighborhood, it's important to know it's 4 o'clock in the morning and we're all leaving. Let's not just be revving our motorcycle and all that stuff. Go out, start your motorcycle, get out. Also, you got to keep people from acting a damn fool at your clubhouse. People need to be told, you want to get out here and race in front of our clubhouse and rev engines and carry on, you don't have to bring your ass back here. Now, here's some more ideas, and we saw this yesterday. When we saw the police walking out with all those boxes, what the hell was in those boxes? So keep your clubhouse squeaky clean, legally speaking. No illegal stash, no guns without permits, no drugs, none of that. If the cops roll up with a warrant, you want them to walk away empty-handed. Run your clubhouse like it's ready for a surprise inspection. Trust me, brothers. A clean house is a safe house. You got to keep your house clean. You got to keep it clean. Yeah. What are you calling me for? Are you guys seeing us? Are you seeing me, Logic?
I can see you now. Yeah, I can see you. Lavish is kind of dark.
Yeah, I can see you. I mean,
and
yeah,
I
can see you.
can hear Lavish. I couldn't hear Lavish earlier, but I can hear him now.
You couldn't hear Lavish?
And then it came back. Then he went on mute.
He said he could barely hear you just then.
Oh, me? You
Yeah.
can't hear me? 1, 2. My mic hasn't changed. Maybe
how are we doing on this thing? Let me see it. It's not.
And everybody out there hear and see us out there? He said all good on their end.
Yeah.
See Ruger, Motogato, Gator Sneed, Kitty. They said it's good.
All right. I appreciate it. Thank you. You guys, if you got, maybe it's just his phone. Are you guys having a problem seeing or hearing us?
They're saying everything sounds good.
No, everything sounds good. Everything sounds good. It seems good to me over here on my end as well.
All right. It could be just one person, but I appreciate you guys. Thanks for in Northern Cal. Everybody sees us loud and clear. Vera said, "Good on YouTube." Okay. All right. Thank you, but I appreciate you guys keeping us up, man. So number 2, vet your members like your life depends on it. One loose cannon can bring the whole club down. Background checks, loyalty tests, and a long prospect period weed out snitches or hotheads. Sometimes who might draw unwanted attention. Your brotherhood's only as strong as the weakest link. So this is something to think about and this is for all motorcycle clubs. You want to, vet your members because these are the people who really can make things bad for you. Number 3, stay off social media. Keep your business off the internet. And just telling young people this these days, this is crazy. Especially when I see this in the 1% world. Like, really? Especially when they start threatening people. We're going to do this. We're going to do that. You're threatening somebody on the internet. You do know.
And everybody watching.
Enforcement is looking like.
Everybody watching. Everybody's watching.
Black Dragon, we're coming to get you. Oh, shit. Well, thank you for the thing. I can just take this right to the police department. Don't do this. This is crazy. No posting.
Well, I don't know if I want to take it to the police department. I know I'm just going to have it for my records in case I do something.
Take it to the police department. Obviously, people are taking it to the police department. The police are all this. There ain't no snitches out there. Y'all need to let that go. They're out there. How are the police getting directly to the police, directly to the clubhouse, and going directly to the bin where all the stuff is? Somebody's talking, especially on social media. Maybe there are no snitches. Maybe they're just telling all on themselves on social media.
Yeah, a lot of them. Hey, they making the police job easier because they tell them on themselves.
No posting of clubhouse parties, runs, or anything that screams, look at us on social media. The feds love scrolling X and Instagram for intel. Stay low key, brothers. Save the flexing for the road, not the web. What do you guys think about that?
Shit.
What do you mean flexing for
I
the
mean,
road? You mean just showing who
Save
you
the
are on the road?
flexing for the road. Flex on the road, not on the web. Flexing on the web is crazy.
Well,
it, yeah, man. Man, I'm torn, man. I'm torn, man. It could become torn between the two, man. Because what are we doing? Are we promoting? I mean, I guess it depends on the club, man. Are we promoting? Hey, we having fun. We having a great time, and this is what we do as great bikers. That's one thing. Now, if you know you're on the outside doing horrible things, then no, why would you bring that kind of attention to yourself? You know.
So I do side with you there. What that is called is it's called propaganda, and it's what governments have always used. They've always used media to promote the best things that they want people to know about them. They use media for propaganda. Propaganda is saying everything is fine all the time. Everything is great over here. That's different. We want to use the media to show all of our good stuff and none of our bad stuff. That's officially called propaganda, and it works. But all of this, I'm going to kick your ass and don't do this.
You don't want to put that. You don't want to put that in social media.
But we see it all the time, especially on TikTok.
True.
TikTok,
use social media more responsibly than we have been using it.
All right. Tip 4. Know your neighbors. Build a good rep with the folks around your clubhouse. Be the club that helps out, not the one blasting music at 3 a.m. If the neighbors like you, they're less likely to drop dime on your ass or the cops or for every little thing you do. A friendly nod goes a long way. I think that is very important for motorcycle clubs to know. That to keep your clubhouse from all the BS, especially in the neighborhood. Tip number 5: secure the perimeter. Lock down your clubhouse like a fortress. Cameras, alarms, and solid gates aren't just for show. They deter trouble and give you eyes on who's sniffing around. Keep it legal. Don't turn your spot into a militia compound. That's a red flag for the ATF. We've seen militias get taken out, like your boys down in Waco, Texas, David Koresh and them.
Branch Davidian.
That Branch Davidian. So you have to be very careful about setting your place up to look like a military compound that they're going to come and want to take. But you do want to secure it. So in Canada, it's interesting. You're not able to harden your place at all. They took the Hells Angels clubhouse. Part of the reason they said is they made it impervious to law enforcement. We can't look in. You got cameras looking out at us and stuff. No, you can't have that here. We don't have it that bad. We could actually have a really nice setup here. But when you start practicing with paintball guns and stuff like that, that has gotten a few folks taken and put in jail. I remember some Muslim dudes were practicing with paintball guns. They got charged with getting ready for Armageddon against America, and they got their ass put in jail. So
where was that at? I mean, because
that happened.
What you think? All these camps up there in the mountains of Tennessee, Minnesota, not Minnesota,
they weren't Muslim
Kentucky, and all them.
So you can fall on the wrong side of the government.
True.
Don't be patch heavy and say hello to everyone. No need for the badass attitude. Doesn't help our case. Yeah, I say be like a Boy Scout. Help old women across the street and stuff like that when you're in colors. Not to walking around looking so tough, because it doesn't help your public perception. I helped a club hang sheet steel, and I helped a club hang sheet steel and the drywall over it. Imagine being the next person to buy and not know that was there. Sheet steel with drywall over it. Ain't nobody shooting through that clubhouse, bro. That's hardcore. So next, and I think this is important, no shady business at the clubhouse. This is so important.
What do you call shady business?
So many clubhouses actually have this as a rule. In my clubhouse in the old days, there was a rule that you couldn't smoke in the clubhouse. No drugs were allowed in the clubhouse at all. If you wanted to smoke, you had to go back out or something, in the back or something. Number 6, don't do shady business. Don't handle shady business at the clubhouse. Meetings about the extracurriculars, take them elsewhere. If the feds are watching, they're looking for patterns. Keep your clubhouse for the brotherhood. Keep your clubhouse for beers, bikes, bitches, not for deals that'll get you rated. The clubhouse should be for fun and fun. It reminds me of the one club, the club that they were able to put in the leader in prison. That was the down there in Texas. That was the Cossacks. The secretary was taking notes, talking about stuff in the notes like hit orders and beat on site orders and all this kind of stuff in the notes. And these notes were in the clubhouse. So when they raid the clubhouse,
They get the
there's
notes.
all these notes. Like, what the hell's wrong with you? Keep that stuff out the clubhouse, man. You got to have a meeting like that, have it at a warehouse somewhere, like on TV. And if you keep your clubhouse for bikes and beers and dancing and the brotherhood, that's what the clubhouse is for, then if they come kicking in the doors, there ain't nothing for them to take up out of there, y'all. Tip number 7, stay tight with legal counsel. Now, our boy Lavish says this. Lavish says, I got a lawyer on speed dial, and it's expensive, he says.
Yeah.
Have a lawyer on
What do you
speed
say?
dial.
Yeah, I
It's
definitely
expensive
keep
to
a
be.
lawyer on speed dial, man. That's for sure.
Have a lawyer on speed dial, a good attorney who knows MC life. That's important. Who knows MC life, can advise you on local laws and step up if the heat shows up, the first call when things get dicey. So build your relationship with your lawyer now. And that's a very smart thing to do. Keep your lawyer on speed dial. Nothing to say. No need to add to that. Tip number 8, control the narrative. And I talk about this all the time. Control the narrative. Control the narrative. Control the narrative. Clubs don't control their own narrative anymore. Or maybe they never have. Control your club's image. If your crew's tied up to public fights or drama like the Babylon Cafe mess we covered, cops start circling. Stay out of bar brawls and keep your colors clean in public. A low profile keeps the law at bay. You got to handle your own public image. And part of that public image is not getting a bad public image. But once you get your public image, once it's bad, you got to also know how to fight it using the same things. You got to use press releases and stuff too. That's what they're using against you. My book, Public Relations Officer's Bible, talks a lot about crisis management and how to deal with the public and how to deal with all kinds of things like press releases and that sort of thing. Tip 9, train your prospects. School your prospects and members on how to act if the cops show up. No talking, no consenting to searches without a warrant, no panic. Everyone needs to know their rights and stick to the script. I want my lawyer. This disciplines, it saves the day all the time. No one talks, we all walk. It's when people get scared and start talking that we see
Man,
things.
everybody think they helping out by saying something, man. They get to talking, they get to thinking that they helping by saying something, they just making matters worse.
Just shut up.
Yeah.
Basic.
Yeah.
Basic outlaw protocol. Shut up. They don't really teach that in the 99% world. Basic 1% protocol. Shut up. Black Dragon, you're making tips on how to hide your shady business from law enforcement instead of stating stop committing crimes, period. Well, okay, if that's how you see it. Final tip 10, don't pull all your eggs in one basket. If your club has multiple chapters or locations, spread out your activities. One clubhouse getting hit won't cripple the whole crew if you're decentralized. Yeah, decentralize your business. Absolutely. And the outro there, if you have brothers, those are the 10 ways to keep your 1% clubhouse from being raided. being a raid magnet. The law is always watching, so stay smart and keep your house in order. What's your take on this? Drop your thoughts in the comments and let me know what else you want me to cover on Black Dragon Biker TV. Smash the hit, like the button, smash that like button, hit subscribe, and ring the bell so that you don't miss a single video that we do out here. It's just, to me, it's just common sense. These are common sense things. I've watched these folks doing this stuff, and it's like, man, you'd beat somebody else up out in public. In my day, we used to, when I grew up in, I don't want to say a gang. I grew up, we had little groups of guys together and stuff. We used to say, meet you over at the Board of Education
Get a head
parking
up.
lot. The Board of
One-on-one.
Education parking lot. Say what?
One-on-one. Give me a head up. They don't do that no more.
Yeah, well, it didn't even have to be one-on-one. It could be 10-on-10.
Well, still one-on-one.
But we would meet somewhere and handle the business. We
It
never
ain't
did
10-on-1.
like in public, and we were just kids, 17. We had better sense than that.
Yeah, K. Wayne said that's dead. Yeah.
That shit is dead, K. Wayne said. Great podcast. We'll definitely tune back in. Thank you, Greg Lyons. Appreciate you. Okay, that's 1 hour.
All right.
Yeah, that's 1 hour, man. We almost pushing 1 hour, 56 minutes, man.
All right. I think we did it.
All right.
We knocked it out. Yeah. Okay, Lavish, you're out. You're up.
Okay, I'm out, man. Listen, man, it's the weekend, man. Everybody be safe out there, man, on them motorcycles and everything like that. Y'all know what it is. And August 29th to the 31st, Lavish Biker Bash, Detroit, Michigan. I need y'all to pull up in Detroit. Come out here, have a good time, man, and support the movement, man. Support what I'm doing. Bringing people to Detroit, man. A lot of people, they hear stereotype about Detroit, but Detroit is a cool place, man. We the Motor City, the Great Lakes State. So come on out and support, man, and participate.
Yeah, I'm going to need you to put an iron on that shirt, bro. Yeah.
I just saw a
This
video
shirt
with a
has
guy.
this shirt has been working since about 6:30 this morning out here, man. So this shirt probably done made me about maybe $1,200 so far. So I can take some wrinkles, man.
I just saw a video. Follow a dude on YouTube. Guess he lives up in that area. Oh shoot, this is a brother. I call him back. I guess he lives in your area, Lavish. He's riding through Detroit, going to some lake, and took his drone across the water into Canada. But he says this is Detroit. He's stopping at the store. He said, "Well, let me take my cameras off here because I want my cameras to be on my bike when I come back out." I said,
Yeah, if you can't see your bike the whole time you're in the store, you better take that thing with you. Yeah. All right. Logic, you're out. Here we go. Hold on. Let me get to the right point for you. And action.
What's up, everyone? It's your boy Logic over here. Keep it logical. Hey, I want y'all to go out there. Black Dragon have me expand my social media. I am on this thing called TikTok now. You can just find me at Daryl Logic Turner. Same as my Facebook page. But hey, this weekend, I want y'all to get out there, get on twos. If it's raining, don't get on twos. If it's storming, if it's sprinkling, get on your twos and don't be afraid of the water. But when you get out there and ride, remember these words: ride hard, ride safe, and always ride on faith. And keep it logical. Peace.
And it's your boy Black Dragon. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Thank you for everything. Please get a channel membership. The number one metric in all YouTube as to whether a channel is doing well or not is the like button. So please hit that like button for me. Give me 97 likes right now. Share and subscribe to us, and also get a channel subscription. We would really appreciate it. It helps the show, helps us get past all of these videos that they demonetize. Whenever we talk about biker stuff, they just demonetize video. I don't even know why. They don't like us. I'm Black Dragon. That's my 2 cents. And me and the fellas would love to hear your 2 cents in the comment section below. I'm holding right now at 325, trying to get down to 320. We're trying to make 315 in the next month or so. So, man, stay with me. Hey, be good out there. That's my 2 cents. Love to hear your 2 cents in the comments section below. Thanks for tuning in and get skinny. All right. And we're out.
All right. All right.
Motorcycle clubs
All righty.
across different countries.
Prepare yourself to take the helm as president of your mighty motorcycle club by delving into the pages of Black Dragon's newest book, The President's Bible, Chronicle 1, Principles of Motorcycle Club Leadership. There you will learn to advance your skills in applying the 14 scientific principles of leadership similar to those taught to officers in the United States Naval Service. Available in hardcover, paperback, and ebook. Get yours today on Amazon, Kindle, or order it at your local bookstore. Order your autographed copy from blackdragonsgear.com. Be the best motorcycle club president you can be. Get the book.
Get Black Dragon's first book, The Prospect's Bible, to learn how to join a motorcycle club. It has been an Amazon #1 bestseller for the past 7 years and is required reading for over 3,000 motorcycle clubs worldwide. This book is a must-have for new people venturing onto the motorcycle club set. It will teach you how to prepare yourself for service to the motorcycle club nation and show you how to qualify a motorcycle club to be worthy of your service. Available on Amazon, Kindle, and for order at your local bookstore. Get your autographed copy at blackdragonsgear.com. Be the best motorcycle club prospect you can be. Get the book.
If you are seeking clarity about issues stemming from problems or crises occurring within your motorcycle club, then set up a consultation with Black Dragon. Black Dragon has over 30 years of experience in the motorcycle club world, having served as a national president of the 50-year-old Black Sabbath MC Nation for nearly 10 years. Black Dragon is a veteran negotiator, skilled in crisis management, conflict resolution, inter-club issues, press conferences, and club reputation management. You can set up an appointment to speak with him by phone at clarity.fm/black-dragon. Get the clarity you deserve to help make your MC the best place it can possibly be.
That is definitely a big issue for you too. But I'm going to talk about the 99s for a minute. What's up, Mama Roll? I'm going to talk about the 99s for a minute and what our responsibilities are and what we need to think about. Because if you don't really know what's going on the set, you can find yourself in kind of a precarious predicament if you make the wrong kind of moves or do the wrong kind of things when this kind of stuff goes on. So, when officers get into a war with one another, what should 99%ers do? Here's 10 things you should know. Thing number 1, stay in your lane. Find a corner and put your motorcycle club in it. If you're a president, you want to find a corner and put your motorcycle club in it. What I mean is, the second is volatile. It can be very dangerous. And when you have that kind of thing going on, this set's not safe. So, as a 99%er motorcycle club, what you want to find is yourself in your business, in your lane, while all of the fancy stuff gets handled on other levels.
Yeah, you heard that, didn't you? On other levels. Tried to tell you suckers, Black Dragon is the man. Black Dragon is the man. A real OG. Bonafide, certified, a true MC. The biker boys. The biker boys. It's in the house, and most definitely blow the whistle for Black Dragon Biker TV. That's right, I said Biker TV. See, one day, young Dragon made his way out the Navy to become a prospect. Some people thought he was crazy. But 5 years later, hard work became a habit. He became the president of the mighty Black Savage Nation. MCs, y'all, respectfully. Black Dragon. Black Savage. MC. That's right, y'all. Give it a thumbs up. Black Dragon's Biker TV at his best. Oh yeah, and don't forget to get his prospect Bible book. So proud of him. Man, he just don't know. He's a real legend. And y'all know it, and I know it. That's right, Black Dragon. That's right. Glad I met you, my friend. Black Dragon. I'm the Midnight Ghost Rider. Dub V, y'all. Love you, Black Dragon. Peace. And get skinny. Like and share. Goodbye.